Hi, everyone. I'm here at our Zoom, our live art chat, and since no one's showing up right now, I thought I'd show you some coming attractions. So this week you have explored using a ballpoint pen and trying out some different mark making tools, and then learning how to submit it on Padlet. And I hope everything is going good for you with that, and that it feels nice to have some structure back to your day. If you have any questions or concerns, my email is on Google Classroom. Just email me. We can do a one-on-one Zoom to answer questions about what you're working on, or you can just type the questions in and I can handle them that way. All right, so right now we're looking at a document that you'll be getting, and they are about the art standards and how you'll be working with those from home. You can do any of the assignments with a ballpoint pen or your computer. You don't need anything fancier, and you don't get any more points based on what materials you use, okay? So what you wanna do is look in Infinite Campus and see what art standards you have grades for. We've had assignments for Plan. Most of you have a grade in Infinite Campus for Plan. Most of you have one for Connect, and most of you have one for Notice. We've had assignments on all of those so far. If you don't like the grades that you have for those, if they're not as high as you think you are capable of, you're welcome to try those art standards again. At the end of the semester, in order to pass the class, you need to have proficient in each of these, or you need to have at least developing in each of the standards to pass the class. So see how you're doing. Developing is a 2.0. All right, so most of us do not have anything in Infinite Campus for experiment. And to find out how to do that, you can click on the heading here and open this up and see, what do we need to show for experimenting? What do we have to write about to prove that we have been experimenting? And those pieces of information are right here. You need to use references. That's like looking at a real object, like what I want to try drawing this little guy. And maybe I want to use drawing in a mirror. Maybe I want to use a photo I took. And then you want to change more of it. If you're using an online photo, you can't use the whole thing. You can't copy it piece by piece. All right, so there's some other tips about experimenting here. And you could experiment by using this link to drawing with the pixels on Google Drawing Sheets. There's instructions for you. You can open that up and explore that, do that, and turn that in to get scored and write about how you experimented. Okay? There are some other suggestions. There's a whole category there, or maybe there's something different that you'd like to try. All right. The other one that we don't have yet in Google Classroom is Grow. And if you open that up, you'll find out what you need to do for Grow. And here are some ways that you could do it. These are suggestions. Each week, we're going to turn work in on Thursdays on Google Classroom on Padlet. And then some weeks we'll be giving each other comments. Next week, we'll be commenting on each other's work from the last week. Okay? So it gives you an idea. These are like if you don't have your own idea about a bigger project that you want to do. If you want to work with something that's a little bit bigger, or not really bigger in size, but something that is a little bit more involved of your own idea, I'm attaching this document, and it has different ways that you could go about meeting those learning standards. Okay? So each one of these has something that you can open to find out more about how to do it. If there's something different that you'd like to propose, you can write me an email and propose what you'd like to do to show evidence for that art standard, and we can talk about it. Okay, read over all these documents, and you should have more answers about what to do for next week. And if you're having any technical problems, let me know, because I can show you how to get in touch with tech support if you're using a school device. Okay, we're here for you. All your teachers want to do is really help you to succeed. All right? in whatever way that is. And make sure you're not on the computer all the time. Give yourself a break. What other art supplies do you have besides a ballpoint pen? That's coming next on a Google form. Thank you very much. Figure out how to stop recording. This is new. There we go. Feel like that person on the news when they say, and now, thanks.